Andre Ayton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's Terry. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Finley passes to Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass.
It's pretty good focus. Giannis gets in there. Tough to rattle him a little bit. I don't know if he even saw that guy's superb concentration.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Just 2 to shoot for 3. Gordon rejected by Antetokounmpo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Takes a 3. Jokic grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. Yep, that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the paint. Pass to Nembhard. The 3 is up and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Milwaukee, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
I think for the Bucks, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Now here's Craig. In the game against New York, very impressive. Jokic against Ayton. To halt the run. Jokic, good.
And Jokic is a very efficient mid-range shooter. He'll take advantage of you there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mr. Clutch. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Nembhard, the pass to Craig. Now Jokic. Pass to Terry. Outside Craig. Now Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Nembhard, still without a bucket. To the middle, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Launches it, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Craig, good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Milwaukee calls timeout. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot.
Making a change here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. The 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Brent, when you take a glance at Obi Toppin, a young forward trying to be more consistent.
Well, a guy that can really get out in transition, and obviously finishing around the rim, BA, it's other parts of the game. What can we rely on from Obi Toppin consistently to make contributions to winning?
On the floor for Milwaukee, Robert Williams out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Out to the wing. Here's Agbaji, defended by Burks. Into the lane, and he slams it in one-handed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nails it from 3. Mr. Clutch has got 16 points.
And it's not going to be an easy task for MP tonight. He's up against a team coming off a gigantic win.
He's never afraid to take on a challenge. If nothing else, MP loves stopping a high-flying team right in its tracks.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets the 3 to fall. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Craig. The rebound by the Bucks. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
To the inside, Nembhard. An easy 2 on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. For the Nuggets, Duren, he's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Toppin. And Terry subbed in for Agbaji. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Craig. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Terry, the pass to Craig. And yep, it's good. Craig's got his second basket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Nembhard. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. The 3 from Craig. Here's Duren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. And the second free throw is good. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good off the glass. The Nuggets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Outside Craig.
Milwaukee foul. That's his third personal foul.
First one falls for him. So it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break up 12. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Oh, this is a great trade for them. Wendell, always a double-double threat. I mean, he gives you size and toughness without her.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Nuggets.
Everyone knew coming in that they were facing.
Glad you could join us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
And he makes a first.
Shooting from Milwaukee, number 7.
That one's no good. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The 3 from Craig. The rebound by the Bucks.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Pure from three-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 31.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
For 3, Gordon buries it from 3.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon, automatic.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside Craig. Jokic the screen. Craig passes to Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Back to Craig. Let's go with a 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Craig's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Craig. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. A deep 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Jokic the screen. Craig with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Craig, good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Denver. A different look for Denver. Duren comes in for Nikola Jokic. And it's Toppin in for Gordon. Williams is checked in for Milwaukee. Burks comes in for Antetokounmpo. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Craig. He's got 11.
Milwaukee foul. Finley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.124 left in the third. There's a screen. Toppin with it. Now Burks defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And again, Denver no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Down low. Here's Craig. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Now Craig. Back to Toppin. Looking to end the run. Williams grabs the board. And the Bucks shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Craig. Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen by Toppin. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points.
The Bucks, 64.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Milwaukee. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2 spot. The Nuggets shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bucks. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide-open shooter.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. A shot from the high post. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Arthur. That three's off the mark. And Williams has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires from deep. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pippen, the pass to Jokic. And that one's good.
You could argue Jokic is up there for the best player in the Western Conference. The stats sure accompany that.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Inside. Toppin with it. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. And stolen by Jokic. Doesn't go that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the three off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Toppin. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Out left to the wing.
Milwaukee foul. Number 7.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court. Milwaukee foul. Number 7. That's his 5th personal foul.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost start. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting? It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Clutch.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Jokic, no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
From the arc. Mr. Clutch can't hit. So it's Denver now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Nembhard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they
Nice team win. Let's keep it going. No going easy on these guys because your pops played for them, all right?